would like to welcome Thanigai for his second speech, Global Warming. Global Warming, Thanigai. Thank you.
Good afternoon, fellow Toastmasters. Okay, before I start this speech, my timing is a little different. It's 6 to 8 rather than 5 to 7. Just a change. I'm going to have 1 minute to it. Okay, so the thing I'm going to discuss today is global warming. Almost all of us in this room would have heard about global warming in one or the other time in the recent times. So I thought maybe we can discuss about this, probably create awareness, give a little more details. So everybody in this room to get awareness, probably spread this news across other people too. I thought that would be a starting point to kind of let the awareness spread through. So what is global warming? In simple terms, it's climate change. The climate change over a period of time, which is currently moving from the temperature, the mean temperature, going up a little bit every year, one by one. So in other words, the average temperature of the surface of the earth, the air, and the ocean increasing over a period of time. The last 50 years, that's what they calculated, and they named it as global warming. So how is it exactly happening? So we are talking about the temperature increase on the earth. So how is it exactly happening? So this is a general process. There's nothing new. Whatever the radiation comes from sun, that actually comes into the earth, and the earth absorbs half of it and let go of the other half of it through a radiation. The radiation goes off back into the space, right? So that is how Earth and other living is kind of existing today with a warm environment. It is not too cold, it is not too hot today because Earth is kind of absorbing a little bit, having it for the warmness around the world, and then half of them are actually spread through. So this process is already existing. What happens today is the temperature, whatever goes out of the earth, or not only goes away, it kind of gets reflected, comes back a little more onto the earth. So we slowly increase the temperature. So that's how this thing is happening today. So there are some facts that I would like to cover along with it. So the most affected part of the earth because of this global warming is the Arctic region, where the ice is like a lot more ices, right? So they are slowly melting day by day. So one of the facts is like in the glaciers in the Arctic region, in one of the national parks, they were 150 in the year 1910, and today we could find only 27 of them. So rest of them are already melted down. So that is the impact that global warming has it. And the other thing you can say is like the analysis says that by year 2040, at this rate of global warming, by year 2040, the Arctic region will have ice-free summer, which is really scary to think about. So what is the cause for it? Are humans causing it? The answer is unfortunately yes. The humans are almost all the reason for the increase in global warming. So some of them are, most of the common root causes are the greenhouse gases. So greenhouse gases like the water vapor, CO2, methane, ozone, all this stuff, which are produced by industrialization, deforestation, and our everyday usage of the vehicles and other stuff, the emissions from the vehicles and other stuff. Those are all the main causes today, and they are all caused by humans, us. And there are some natural causes too, which is like the volcanic eruptions that add a little more temperature to there. And it seems that the Earth itself, it goes through the cooling and heating effort every 100,000 years once. So the only thing is we humans are adding the speed of that, like the regular process that happens in 100K years, we are making to happen in 100 years or 200 years. So that is where humans are actually playing a role. So what are the increased numbers that we are talking about in terms of this temperature increase? Right. The last 50 years, so we had about 0.8 degrees increase so far. But it is predicted that in the coming 50 years, the temperature might go up to 6 degrees centigrade, which could be really enormous when compared to the effect of 1 degree caused so far. So the 6 degree can cause really even more worse effects. So what's going to happen if this thing continues today? Whatever is happening today, if this continues, what will happen? The sea level can increase from anywhere from 7 inches to 23 inches. So how bad it is? It's like if you take it, if the sea level increases by 4 inches, it will affect 100 million people who are living around the sea area today. So it is that vast effect. And what are the other problems are like the deserts will keep increasing and the forest areas will keep decreasing, which means automatically that brings in more acceleration to the warming effect. And so the other common things that we could end up feeling is like the crops, the yield of crops will drastically come down. We might see a lot of unknown problems like unknown viruses and other things that can come up into, so all the medical complications will automatically be brought in the scene. So what can we today do for this? So what is the solution for this? Can you and I do something about this? Yes, sure. So in everyday life of ours, we can definitely do something about this. And I would say we cannot really stop global warming because anywhere in nature, by nature, it is also happening over a period. But definitely we can reduce the acceleration and do something good today. What we can do today, like you can buy a clean car like Prius, which takes less amount of energy, less emission, but you actually drive it for a longer distance. If you are going to buy or someone of your family or friends will buy, you can actually recommend doing that. And the other things are like you can have solar panels installed at your roofs. Nowadays, P&D and other electric companies are actually offering that. So that way you can kind of use more natural energies that are available today. And we can use the CFL bulbs that sometime back even eBay gave us to all of our employees, remember? So we can use that so that we consume less energies. And we can try adopting habits like reusable spoons and napkins, thereby not really using a lot of paper, plastics. And in short, yes, definitely if we think we can definitely make the difference brought into and save the earth. Go green.